600 kilometers and 1800 curves in the road. Welcome to the Mae Hong Son Loop. Looping the northwestern province of Mae Hong Son, the drive is not only picturesque with mountains and lush valleys, the province is a melting pot of cultures and history due to its neighbouring Myanmar and the Japanese history in the region. Join me, Emma.
And me, Dom.
Crikey, it's like a utopia!
As we ride the loop, starting in Chiang Mai with Pai as our first destination. Our journey begins by heading north out of the city of Chiang Mai on a 2.5-hour drive towards the town of Pai along the road 107. But, of course, only half an hour into the journey, our trip takes a very unexpected turn. So we're in a real aeroplane. I've seen this on the internet quite a lot, but I didn't know it was right next to Chiang Mai. We're starting the Mae Hong Son loop, and suddenly there's this plane at the side of the road, so I realised what it was, Dom realised what it was, and we thought, why not come and have a look?
Yeah, it's weird to see it as you're coming off of a junction and turning left, and there's this huge plane in the middle of the road.
In the crossroads.
So they've turned it into a cafe, and it's run by Black Canyon Coffee. Now, it's the most expensive coffee I've ever had from Black Canyon.
How much was it?
99 baht, but I mean it's because you're in the novelty of the plane. But you also have to pay an entrance fee of 100 baht per person to come inside the plane.
I didn't think I'd be sitting on an aeroplane this morning when we left on our bike to go to Pai, but here we are. I feel like that kind of sums up Thailand. It's the most, wackiest place, I swear. Oh.
Ready for takeoff. That means the coffee's done. Landed the plane successfully. We're expecting high turbulence today. Twists, turns. I mean, there's not many places that you can just be driving along, minding your own business on your way to Pai, and there's a plane in the middle of the road. And you can come in, put on a white shirt for 100 baht
And play dress up.
And play dress up. Welcome to Thailand.
And in case this wasn't random enough, we've got a giant Fred Flintstone right outside the window, and there is a man painting his face, giving him a touch-up.
Put it all in 5.
I think he's enjoying the dress up a little bit too much. And also there is a house that's upside down at the front of the plane.
It's like we've crashed already.
Also, there needs to be a bit of a wash on the windscreen. It's a little bit mucky.
I hope the previous tourists don't have fleas because I'm wearing a hat with pride. Happy pilot.
Don't come for the coffee, but come for the experience. If you're doing the Mae Hong Son loop, you will probably come past this. It's probably quite an interesting first stop. It's about half an hour from Chiang Mai, and I'm glad we stopped here. There's lots of restaurants, so if you're hungry, grab a bite to eat. We just ate at a Swiss restaurant and had a Swiss sausage, of course. Built initially by the Japanese during World War II, today thousands come to the Mae Hong Son loop to ride the route and soak in the epic Thai scenery. The roads are so smooth and there's so many winds, it's a biker's dream, especially as the roads snake through the mountains, showcasing Thailand's incredible natural beauty. Mae Hong Son is a province where Thai and Burmese culture meet, thanks to the Shan people who settled from Myanmar just over the border during the late 1800s. But Pai is the first and busiest stop on the route, and it's somewhere that we've been putting off coming to because of its party town, touristy reputation, and arriving in the town, it was clear that the touristy reputation was very much true. But it was also clear to see why. From the town, there were epic views of the valley below and the white Buddha up on the mountain. There was also a very friendly, unique atmosphere to the place. We've not long arrived at the hotel. We arrived maybe 3:30 in the afternoon, and we were so tired, exhausted, aching, so we just laid down for an hour, made a mess of the room, and we're gonna finally head out and see Pai now before it gets dark.
Yeah, we've checked into Ban Ao Pai, and I got it on a genius discount, 620 baht for the night, so it's pretty good. Just give you a quick look before we pop out. Excuse the mess.
So it's nothing special. It was cheap, cheerful, good location, and it's got a bed, aircon. The main thing that we wanted was aircon. We don't want a fan room, although it's probably not going to get too hot, but...
And this is kind of like a little, well, I don't want to call it a hut, I guess it's more like a bungalow. So, yeah, double bed. Over there's a fridge. I just opened the fridge and there's beers in there, but by the looks of it, you know, that's a pay per use kind of thing. Somewhere to hang your clothes, and bathroom. Sorry, it's a bit wet.
I just had a shower.
I just had a shower because I've been sweating like a pig on that bike. And they give you 2 shampoo sachets. I mean, for 600 baht a night, what more do you want? I think it actually works out at 900 a night, but we got it on a Junior's discount through booking.com. So yeah, not much to it, but clean, really central. 5 minutes to Walking Street, in Pai Walking Street. And we're just off to get a bite to eat now. Emma's found something that's like literally next door.
Yes.
It looks good, just to get a quick snack before we hit Walking Street tonight. Woohoo!
I am actually surprised at how much I'm aching right now, because I had this giant bag on my back weighing me down the whole time, and then I was battling with the weight of the bag to try and stay forward when we're going uphill, so my shoulders hurt, my legs hurt, my torso hurts, and it was really hot when we were riding. So tomorrow we're going to learn from our mistakes, try and go early, try and disperse the weight a bit better from the bag. Right next to our hotel was Carrot on the Moon, a cute little cafe which not only has great food, it's home to so many cute cats, and it could definitely be classed as a cat cafe. He just hit his head on the leg. We made it to Pai without any trouble on the bike, and I wonder if it had anything to do with this. I don't know if you remember, we got the Omamori in the Miyajima shrine, which Dom couldn't say at the time.
We just brought her Omamori. Now I've lost speech. We've now just brought our Omamori. We just got an Omamori.
We got this one in particular to bring luck on the road because we're always on the road, whether it's a car or a bike. And I brought it today on the bike, and we didn't have any trouble apart from sore shoulders, sore legs, and tiredness. And maybe a red neck. As far as I can tell, the most accidents happen from wrong overtaking and overtaking on bends, which we saw a lot of when we were driving. I mean, you see it in general anyway in Thailand, but there's so many bends on this road. The Mae Hong Son loop has 1,800 bends on it, so that's a lot of bends. I mean, we must have done maybe 500 bends on that drive alone.
If you want to go to Carrot on the Moon, you come for the cats. There's a lot of cats. Well, there's 2 main ones. This one's very friendly. Tabby is hilarious, cats.
For the sweet.
Yes.
YouTuber?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the lady just asked if we were YouTubers. At what point do you say yes? Like, I know we've got 10,000 subscribers, which, I mean, I never even imagined that being 10,000, it seems. But then now, when you have it, it's like, I don't know. I still don't feel like I can call myself, what is even a YouTuber? Are you a YouTuber?
Yeah, I think that's the first time we've ever been asked, because we're sort of getting used to filming in public because it's really embarrassing. But yeah, it feels weird to say that you are a YouTuber, especially when, I don't know, we have 10k, but...
If someone was to ask me, like, oh, what do you do? I would say, I'm a teacher. I wouldn't say, I'm a YouTuber.
In other words, avocado smoothies are really nice. It's very sweet, this one. I did ask for extra sweet. But it's very, very sweet.
Asked me to get the sweet, which is double sweet.
Because I figured avocado is quite bland and boring, so I thought get lots of sweet. Try an avocado smoothie if you come here. They seem to be everywhere at the moment, or like they're a new thing. I don't remember seeing them before we moved here this time. What did you get?
I got a plain old boring banana shake.
Oh. It's the same sort of consistency as banana.
Yeah.
For now, I've opted for pasta. Can't go wrong with pasta. Absolutely exhausted. It's like 5 p.m. and today we've had a sausage. Just a sausage and that's it. So we left the cafe and headed up to Pai's walking street, which in Thailand every major town will have. It's a street where you can find food vendors, people selling everything from magnets to jewelry to clothes, as well as bars and things like that. With a plan to get up very early and head to the White Buddha, we quickly called it a night because it's kind of apparent that Pai Walking Street is somewhere where there's loads of tourists getting drunk, smoking stuff, and it just wasn't what we wanted to do. We wanted to get up early and go and see the best bits of Pai, and it reminded me of Phi Phi, the island. If you've been, you'll know exactly what I mean, which I can totally understand why backpackers will end up in Pai. It's a very social place, there's a very nice vibe, but it's just not what we came for. So if you're looking for drinking and stuff like that, Pai Walking Street is excellent, but we left pretty early to get up and go see the White Buddha. Mae Yen Temple, known as the White Buddha, sits west of Pai, overlooking the whole town. Built in 2008, it's relatively new, but standing at 82 meters tall with a set of 358 stairs, it's absolutely grand and impressive. It's got to be one of our favourite statues in Thailand, and it's definitely worth visiting, especially for the view. Obviously, due to the burning season, the view wasn't as visible, but if you come during the rainy season or any time that's not the burning season, you are going to be greeted with a very impressive view of the Mae Hong Son province. So good morning from Pai. You're joining us from the big White Buddha in Pai. It's very iconic. You can see it up in the mountain when you're in the Pai town and you just come across the river. It's like a 7-minute drive. It was really close. It's very pretty. It's very quiet as well. It's 9 a.m. and last night there was so many foreigners everywhere. It was super packed, super busy. And so, they must just be like...
We woke up a bit late, so I thought, oh, it's going to be packed at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
What is the time now? Yeah, it's just 5 to 9. And the
so
car park
empty.
has literally got one car in.
Anyway, we've got up this morning, we've come to the temple. Luckily, it's absolutely perfect. The sun is just coming up behind the Buddha, and the lighting's very nice, but you can see that the smoky season is in full swing. The pollution is pretty bad, and I saw a lot of burnt trees and stuff on the way up, which was kind of sad. You can see that it's such a pretty view, but then it's sort of hazy at the same time. So coming maybe towards the rainy season or out of the burning season, like this place is actually really beautiful. It's stunning.
Yeah, I mean this is perfect spot. I mean it's panoramic view overlooking, you know, the whole of Mae Hong Son, Pai, and you can't enjoy it as much because of the pollution, which is just a shame.
Look over there though, look, can't see anything really. So there's more stairs, but they're very shallow stairs, so thank God for that, because you do I can smell the burning and I can like feel it sort of in my lungs. It's so frustrating because it's so beautiful here, and we've never been to Pai before. I would come back again. If you like drinking, if you like smoking, it's probably the place for you. So the burning season isn't just people burning the rice fields. It is also, because it's dry season, wildfires will just start. And it looks like that's happened right here at the temple, because look at all this burnt ash around the trees. In this moment, we realised just how bad burning season was about to get. This is the week that it really seemed to begin in northern Thailand. The stunning giant Buddha surrounded by burnt forest was extremely sad to see, and pretty shocking. Not only that, but there was a distinct smell and taste in the air of smoke and ash, and the haze covering the not so distant mountains was a sad sight. We could tell that on a clear day this would have been one of the best viewpoints we've ever been to. While we were still impressed with the view we could see, it was a very sad feeling knowing it was just covered by smoke. So burning season in northern Thailand is the time from February to April when the region's weather causes vegetation to dry up. And because of the dry weather, it can catch fire. And as a result, there's a lot of smoke in the air. But also it's caused by agricultural burning, where farmers set fire to their harvested fields and prepare the land for new crops. This can go on for quite a few months and cause the air to be super bad. Right now, it looks bad, but this is quite mild in comparison to what it was last year, for example. It's a pretty awful thing for the environment and it's really sad to see, and it's not very good for your health. So if you are planning a trip to northern Thailand, try not to come during February, March or April, because this time you're gonna experience a lot of pollution, the air's gonna be bad, it's gonna smell like burning, it will affect your lungs, it won't be good for you, and it will just spoil the view. Like driving through these lovely mountains and seeing this viewpoint, the smoke just totally ruined the view. So make sure you come during other months of the year and you won't be disappointed. We did debate doing the Mae Hong Son loop because we knew it was burning season, but at the time in Chiang Mai it seemed like it hadn't really begun. The pollution wasn't that bad. As soon as we were about half an hour away from Pai, we could really smell the burning and sense the pollution, and this is just the start. So as the series goes on, you're going to see a lot of fires, and I think it's important to show it and show what it's really like to be in it. And this is why we've titled this video about not coming to Pai right now, because you don't want to come and ruin your trip by coming during the burning season. It will totally spoil your trip, because coming right now will ruin your experience. You won't have the full experience with the nice weather. I've seen people on TikTok complaining about their trips because they weren't aware of it. Be aware of the burning season, because it will hit you like a ton of bricks when you get here. I don't know if you can hear that, but they're playing Barbie at the temple.
It's fantastic.
They're playing it down at the what? It's 9 AM. It's fantastic. In the next episode, we visit Pai Canyon before facing our fears at Coffin's Cave. Dom, I don't like it.
Coffins.
Jesus Christ, crikey, it's like a utopia.
And ending the day at the cheapest hotel we could find.
Look.
Oh. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, share, subscribe, and if you want to see more stuff, visit our Patreon where we've got behind the scenes videos and original content every week.